we gonna start this out right, man. Hold on real quick.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah, kick us off, man, Henny. Kick us.
Hey, man. Hey, first and foremost, man, quit playing with my quarterback, man. Bro, that Prescott got for MVP. I'm pushing all campaigns, putting all the lanes to shame. We coming through just like that, man. And hey, kudos to the Dallas Cowboys down on the post, man. Like they were much maligned, shitted on, talked down on. Listen, they pretty much deserved it, man. They probably deserved it. Proved it today, man. Like in the words of my brother Lou Takes, man, he said it was a prove it game. It was a prove it game. It was a show up or shit. And folks got to shut the fuck up for at least another week about my damn defense, man. Leave my team and somebody bad competition coming through because that boy show playing a lot more than they expected. I don't give a damn they signed Clowning. That boy, I don't give a damn that they went out there and they drafted Easy Jay Houston out there getting stats and hooping like he's supposed to, man. And listen, thank God that Elam ass found the bench for a prolonged period of time. They missed each other. They had to get reacquainted. So I'm glad that Elam found a way to connect his left cheek and his right cheek to the bench for a prolonged period of time during this game, man. If you are allowed to bench trades, you should have been benching Elam. And listen, they looked and they learned, dog. They looked, they learned. And man, shout out to my boy Mafia Bets. My boy just hit a 6-play $50 ticket on Prize for $875. Salute to my boy. Now listen,
I ain't gonna hate, but
I love it.
I ain't hating, but Dak, you could have helped me out. You can still help me out, Dak, but he ain't help me out. They on victory formation. Just screw my
victory
ticket.
Formation on that ass.
Yeah. Go ahead, though, Wes.
Also, the Eagles just
victory formation just means victory ain't getting on my ticket. I can dig it. Did the Eagles win? Did the Eagles win?
No.
Oh, 1 minute. Oh, the Eagles about to lose. Hey, you know what? I did make a deal with the Lord, and I said if my ticket don't hit, as long as the Eagles lose, I was gonna be equally excited. The Lord said I didn't. He said the Lord said I didn't need that $840, so He gonna take care of me. So I'm good then. The Eagles about to lose, Lord. Let's go. Man, that's a good day, man. It's a good goddamn day, man. You get to see the Cowboys whoop on somebody. Get to see victory formation. More importantly, the Cowboys, listen to me, there's no bad teams in the Jets, and I mean in the NFL, but their record reflects what they are. And finally, the Cowboys finally did what you're supposed to do to a bad team, and that is beat that ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was not supposed to be a game. We were supposed to look like the superior team, and we did all day. Like, sometimes you just get praised for going to work and doing your job. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy because, listen to me, we let the Giants look like they having a game of their freaking life. You know what I'm saying? We gave the Bears the game of their freaking life. And guess what? Neither one of those teams, I believe, are good teams. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe this Jets team is a good team. And guess what? The Cowboys made them look like what their record is. A bad team, an average team. You know what I'm saying? And the Cowboys looked better than what their record dictates. So salute to the Dallas Cowboys, man. I'm absolutely ecstatic. I'm happy. What I saw, I love that my boy Dak Prescott is silently having probably one of the better, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what the stats say. It just feels like Dak Prescott is having a really good season. It feels like I'm seeing. Go ahead.
Here we go. No, I said the stats do say it. They do say it. They say it. But he that nigga.
Oh, the stats. Oh, I thought you were gonna. I thought you were gonna expound. My bad. So yeah. I mean, I'm just saying from what I see from Dak, what I see from him, he looks like he's at that point of the game. This sounds very nostalgic because I thought I'd never say this as a blogger or commentator, but he's gotten to the point of the game where it's literally slowing down for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's literally Dak is playing on a different, like,
it's slow to him.
And I
you
told,
said it perfect.
Yeah, and I told. I told him, you know, when it's moving and shaking, you will literally see it where you will literally, like, only certain people have been able to experience that when you so locked in where it everybody seems like they're moving slower than you. You know what I'm saying? And the reason that's happening is because you're processing things before they're happening. That's why it feels like it's slow. So Dak is like Dak is on some whole nother level right now. And I'm going to just be honest with you. Dak has never had the quality of guys that a Patrick Mahomes and all these other guys have had throughout their consistently of their career. And the fact that Dak is playing better ball right now, considering he doesn't have his $30 million receiver, that is what you're paying for. You're paying for Dak Prescott to get it freaking done, even when you don't have it. So guess what? I need y'all people that don't really like Dak to give him some praise, bro. Because this offense looked like and it felt like you still had a $30 million receiver in it. It still feels like you have a $15 million running back in it, and you don't. You don't. You're actually getting more than what you pay for Dak right now. Dak is worth more than what he's getting paid right now because he's giving you more than what you're paying for right now. Give him $80 million. I'm all for it.
$80 million.
Hey, I got something for you, Coach. Coach, I'm laying this up for you. And then obviously Amp and Lou.
Having to play some younger players for injuries, but we're also playing younger players because we want to. You know, whether you talk about what we did with Nate Thomas yesterday, you know, rolling him some in at right tackle, and you know, Shamar James getting some work. I mean, you have to play these young guys because you're going to need them at some point. So,
Yeah, man.
Denver just scored again.
Guess what, man?
Denver just scored again. Eagles about to lose.
Field goal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a field goal.
The game over.
Say this, man.
The game over.
The game's over?
Our wide receiver, man. Let's give him some shout out, man. For his first starting game, he got 100 yards. Florida's got 100 yards, man. This guy's come. This is how much this guy got cut, man, and then he got back on his team. I did hear y'all when I was in the car and Boss talking about his trainer, right? This is when you play young players, man. All these young players, man. And I keep trying to tell people when we keep talking about names, you got to have an opportunity to make a name. Everybody who's got a name had an opportunity, and they got up on their opportunity. And these guys are making names. Now we're going to see these guys play with confidence, and now they're going to even flourish even more because they got confidence now. And let's get behind these guys. And you know something, man? Wanye Thomas, these guys in the back end, they played better, man. So now you start to play with confidence of the season. And we are 1 second from being right at what? 3-2. So it's time to rock and roll starting next week. And we're building depth on this team because we're not to find out we're not as top heavy as we think we are. We just ain't gave these guys opportunities. And now we just keep on building on this, keep stacking good things, and let's keep on going, man. But let's give these guys some opportunities. And I want to say something to these fans out here that's killing Balls and Lou when they talking about running backs. They just trying to get this team better.
All right.
But in the meantime, if we got some guys out there, let's stay on their ass to play better. If we ain't got that, we got to go what we got, and we need to get on their butt by playing better. Not to say that let's get on their butt to play better until we get. But I think I think Tony Pollard might be out there. I'm saying that that's the best choice because I need a guy because Williams does not need to be demoted by no guy with no name because that young man has earned the right to start in Dallas.
Real quick. This stream is brought to you by
Still about to lose, y'all. I'm sorry.
It's cool. This stream is brought to you by Sleep Out. Go for a Hail Mary in your sleeper picks and win up to 100 times your money. Use promo code BCS and Sleeper will 100% match your first deposit up to $100 instantly. Go ahead, Amp.
So we finally, in my opinion, have put together a complete game. Now hear me out. It's a complete game, but there is still room for improvement. Okay? Still room for improvement. Complete game, but we still got some stuff to work on. I still saw a few tackling issues, and yeah, just like that, you said, Hail Mary for the sleeper app. Well, the Eagles just threw up their last Hail Mary and have fallen to the Denver Broncos by the score 21-17. So, yeah, we win, they lose. That's a step closer to first. It's a long season.
Let's go.
Everybody who
And
was
they lost
about
to a
that
2-2 team.
jumping off the ship, I ain't with the Cowboys no more. I'm a step back, this, that, and the third. Just keep watching. Just keep watching. And if you want to stay where you at, you can stay your ass where you at. Because when this team finally hoists the Lombardi Trophy again, I'm going to ask you again to please stay your ass where you at. Again, this is football. Rome was not built in a day. We had hella turnover from last year to this year as far as your coaching staff is concerned. The guys trying to get their feet wet. They're trying to get acclimated to their players. They're trying to tweak their schemes. They're trying to tweak their formations, their packages. And you're seeing the steady progression and improvement. I can get jiggy with that. Because as long as we're pushing to get better, that's all AMP cares about. I don't want to see no regression. Moving in the right direction is what will have this team where we need to be by the time it gets cold. And you still, I said it during the live, you still have a month left before the trade deadline to where you can improve. Because what I don't want people to forget is your teams who were above us last year and truthfully around the rim, they made improvements too. Don't let them pass you by, Cowboys.
Hey man, if Washington drops this game with a Cowboy win right now, Cowboys would instantly move into second place in the division, just like that.
I'll go next.
And I'm gonna tell you this right here, Philadelphia just lost to a 2-2 team, so I don't want to hear it, bro. I don't want to hear it. They've been playing bad, and it caught up to them. And if you look at their schedule, they might lose to the Giants next week.
That won't be.
They never.
And
Giants look good.
They just lost.
never say that. They just lost to the Saints.
Yeah, they just lost to the Saints. That's what I'm kind of mad at. But I call this game a game of clarity. I came into this game with some question marks and a lot of roadblocks that I was happy that these roadblocks were here. I was happy that I wasn't happy for the injuries, but like your offensive line is so depleted, we can really see how valuable some of your coaches are. And I'm telling you right now, you got an all-star coaching staff on that offensive side right now. I'm telling you right now, we didn't put up a 40 ball in almost every game, regardless of personnel. You've been out without your number one receiver. You've been out with pretty much your whole offensive line. But guess what? They pretty much ain't changed their game plan, and the results have still been the same. As far as your defense, the clarity with that, we've been pushing and saying that, hey, we thought that the scheme, it was a little shaky, but we thought some players just needed to play and some players needed to sit down, and we hate how it happened. We're going to talk about the how after the season. That's where we evaluate the coaches of how it happened. But the effects of that and us seeing these young guys playing like a Wanye and how the roof leak has been really fixed and how your DN, how your linebackers have emerged, that's all I was eager to see in this game, because I knew we weren't going to even be close in this game unless a certain somebody had to sit down in that middle linebacker. So as far as the team as a whole, I'm happy to see that we finally took care of business of an opponent we were supposed to smash. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of we playing down a competition or playing up. Finally, we had some nuts about it and said we finna go in there and snap somebody's neck. So they went in there and they showed me. And this is a game of clarity, and I love games like that. I can't wait to talk about it some more.
Clarity and growth.
And I say this, man. West Coast always say that God loves the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, it is.
But sometimes you gotta say, man, does God love the Dallas Cowboys? Why? Because y'all look so many times into your own blessings.
I swear.
You look so many times. Like, if I just go look like how this whole thing played out, right? We was getting killed on the back end on bend don't break. We was getting
mollywop,
big play after big play, and then Malik Hooker go down. and Wanye step in, and immediately it's like a cap was put on that back end. It was like it's like you patched up a hole. The athleticism on the back end just changed, right? Now, and I always go attempt to be fair. I saw a good and a bad thing with the absence of Sanborn. I saw more athleticism on the field. I saw bad gap integrity. That's why Breece Hall started to look like he was like one play away from breaking, So it's a balance when you lose a guy that's where he's supposed to be but lacks the athleticism, So it's one of those things to where I'm just like, man, Wes is right, bro. It's like people call it the football gods and all kind of weird stuff, but bro, y'all continue, my Dallas Cowboys, to luck into your own blessings. And I'm seeing that we had a complete game because you had more of your complete players on the field. One of the key people that caused one of the key turnovers was the guy that we've been crying for, Morris Learfield. You see what I'm saying? And he go out there and he calls that fumble. Nobody was shocked because that's the type of plays he made, So however it happened, because sometimes the scripture says that God maketh me lie down in green pasture. And you got to think about that.
Key word is make them.
The key word is make them. Can you preach to us, Hanny?
Hey, you know what else?
That was not my intention.
That was not my intention. I made you sit down in this good place, man.
All things also work together for those who love the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, I mean.
So I want to say one more thing too. Coach said it on the head, and I'm gonna just pass the mic. I'm gonna talk about Blue after this. I'm gonna go around, starting with Wes, and Hen, talking about Blue. We still need to be aggressive, bro.
That part.
We still get signals that we close, but yet people still fighting us for wanting to improve. I don't get y'all, bro. I'm just being honest. I don't get y'all.
Bro, can I ask, do you really love the Dallas Cowboys if you don't want us adding to? That's what I've been wanting to add. Do you love us? Like, for us to be inadequate and have holes, do you want better for the team?
I think people do. I think that honestly, I think a lot of the way people feel about the Cowboys is indicative of how the Cowboys, of what we've done over their history. Like I think a lot of fans do want the fans to get better, but you get that mindset that Jerry's not going to do it, so you just kind of relegate to it. But what we have to do is, as fans, we have to break against that norm, and we have to start demanding stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's, that's what it really, because Jerry actually does listen to the fans. Like, a lot of people don't ever say Jerry don't be listening. Jerry actually does listen to the fans, and he actually almost listens to them to a fault. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just, but at the end of the day, Jerry has to still make the final decision. Now, Justin Herbert's out here looking like Lamar Jackson, and he just got dunked on his head. Oh, come on, beat the Commanders, come on. But like I said, man, like, I just think, it's football is such a game of life, man. It's such a, like what Boss was saying right now about like how we luck into our blessings sometimes. And guess what? That's how life be sometimes. Like sometimes you just be in the right library. You in the library filling out some paperwork for one thing, and then you meet a lady and you end up being married for 13 years later. You know what I'm saying? Man. It's like, damn. Who's to say? You know what I'm saying? So
made me lay down in green pasture.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then one of my mom, since we all quoting scriptures, my mom always says, no weapons formed against me shall prosper. But one thing you got to remember is the weapons will be formed. That means the people are going to come against you. In order for the Lord to show you that He's going to protect you, the army has to come to your front gate. Remember that.
Mm-hmm. Well said. So, Hen, what was your thoughts on Blue and the debut of Blue?
Back to the drawing board, man. Simple, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's a small sample size, but shit, man. For everybody that been wanting that man to play, they can't be with how he looked. You know what I'm saying? Now he had a nice pro. I'll give him that because I do care about shit like that. He had a nice little 34 yard return in special teams. That was cool. But in terms of actually being like a running back and running between the tackles and being decisive of when to explode through the hole and things like that, that was a little lacking. Now, he'll have more opportunities because I don't know how long Miles Sanders will be back. But Blue made me miss Miles Sanders a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you.
Wait.
Take it easy.
That's that. Hey,
God.
that was that man. Listen. I never said I want Miles Sanders to play so bad. I never said that. J. Blue went out there, bitch. And you know what? That's what you gotta always be.
Damn.
That way I'll be grateful for what you got because it always get worse. And looking at this shit from his first game, because it is the first game. I always want to preface stuff with content. His first game off injury, ain't played a lot. It wasn't impressive. It wasn't. Will he be impressive in the future? Maybe. But you don't want to live on a maybe. I don't live when we go out here in the world and I work my job. I don't think maybe I'll get paid. Motherfucker, I clocked in. I'm working. I know I'm gonna get paid. Like that's where I'm at with it, man. I got things that I can bank on and count on, and then we got unknowns. Jadon Blue is right now is a damn me unknown.
Damn.
And I can't bank on that man.
Henny be so aggressive. You don't know if you saying positive or negative. You just know you just gotta. I'm gonna tuck mine in because I don't know about this month. They try to take my. What you say, Bob? I'm gonna just tuck mine in because he be tripping sometimes. I don't know where he be.
I can tell you right now, people
Hey, listen,
go
I ain't
disagree
say
on this.
nothing. I ain't say nothing.
It's gonna be all kind of opinions on this.
I know, but you just that's what I know. But I'm just saying that's what I love about Henny is like
he bullied.
You can count on him to tell the truth.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like
that's why I rock with him. I love Henny for that.
But I will say this. I was a guy. I'll never say that I was wrong about film because when I judge a player, I'm judging him for what I see right now. So I know there's going to be people that are going to be like, oh, West Coast, you said Williams wasn't a number one running back. Well, I was said that last Thursday at 3:00. Well, guess what? On Sunday at Sunday, October 5th at 1:34, he is a number one running back today.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
You got to
So I
show
don't
me
want people
something,
to.
though.
Yeah, but you get what I mean? Because people be like, oh, but just like, listen to me. The Houston kid. Listen to me. There's people that were saying, because listen, Houston is making a lot of people look done. Because there's a lot of people that said that Houston shouldn't, while content creators was telling y'all, the boy should be playing. But hey, don't worry. Hey, it's okay. Every now and then you get one wrong. It's okay. Houston keeps balling, bro.
You're allowed to change your mind. When you get more information. When you get more information, you're allowed to change your mind.
Yeah.
Exactly. I change my opinion as the facts change. As the facts change my opinion.
Yeah. I love it. So, yeah, go ahead, because I can't wait to hear this.
Yeah. Listen, and this is coming from a probably person that I've seen a lot of guys start their first time playing football. We really can't judge Blue because Blue played 2 possessions in the preseason and didn't play no more. This is his first NFL game.
Yep.
And listen, he probably got butterflies going through him like crazy, man. This is the first NFL game. What you gonna do is you're gonna see. This is the good thing about it. You may see a better version of him after he done got his feet wet coming next week. But like I said, this coaching staff probably know Blue has talent, but they're trying to get the mental part to the physical part. So, yes, this is his first game. We can't really do a judge on him, but next week, good that we're playing Carolina. He's going to go right back into that number 2 role again, and now we can expand his role. I don't care what we were saying. I wouldn't even give him a expanded role today, and he ain't got. This is his first time out the box. We got to understand, he wasn't a number 1 draft pick. This guy was a 4th round pick, so he was down the chart. So he got to get acclimated and get started. But that doesn't mean that you don't look to solidify this running backfield if you can get a quality veteran that is a quality player for dirt cheap. You know what I'm saying? You got to get that. because you get a quality player that may be on a 1-year contract, then you have Blue to go in for the future. Where right now, you might need a guy that you ain't got time for him to get up to speed because you got injured. So, yes, but I think you're going to see Blue get better and better by the next third. He may get better next week when you start to see him flash. And I was impressed by his little return. I did see the return. That's something to build confidence on. But we will see the guy get a little bit better and better as he goes, because I guess he was he just went in it. And listen, man, all of us done played in our first game. Now, some of y'all say y'all played in your first varsity football game. Y'all came out there, y'all was dogs. I salute. I tip my hat to you. But let's think back to those days.
Hey, Washington's looking all over the place right now. They're down 7-0. There might be a situation where the Cowboys might be the only team in the East that wins today.
I know you itching, Lou.
Can you repeat the question so I can make sure not to go too off tangent?
Hey,
the only quarterback that's looking any way better than Dak is Herbert. That's the only one.
It's real simple. What was your thoughts on the debut of Blue?
Crip.
Glad you said that. But Jadon Blue, I'm sorry, Coach. This is why we were pushing it to begin with, and it's not. I'm not. When I speak this, it's not his performance.
Your first game, you was bad. You your first.
I'm
game,
not evaluating his performance, Coach. It's not about his performance.
He not getting paid to be bad in his first game. Yeah,
it's not about his performance. It's about the confidence in the player.
It ain't got nothing to do with money.
It's the coach's confidence in the player.
Ain't got nothing to do with money.
Coach, this is a blowout. This is a blowout. He still didn't play that much. This is a blowout, by the way. This is a blowout, and we needed a tandem back there to close it out. He doesn't fit this scheme.
You don't care what's blew out. You don't care what's blew out. I still don't run him out there like that.
You still see
run
what
him out
you
there
got.
like that.
You still see what you got.
I still don't run him out there like that. How many games is
coming off an injury? I kind of get it. I mean, not even that I kind of get it. I kind of expected it. I wouldn't have.
You still should have got more than what he got if you trust him.
But hey, can I interject some? This is the kind of the damned if you do and damned if you don't. If he gets more than 10 carries and he don't produce, no, he had like 6, I think.
I'm talking about situation.
He had 6 carries.
I'm not talking about his performance. I'm talking about the coach's confidence within him. It showed today. Because can y'all look me dead in my face and say if Marv got the call up, or if Malik Davis got the call up, will he get the same amount of touches right now?
Yeah. He probably
if they were coming off an injury, if he was coming off an injury, I don't know. Because listen, coming off an injury, they might have already coming off an injury. He might have had a. Go ahead.
Malik Davis got a start in the NFL. He'd have been in the league 3-4 years. Marv had a game where he had 20-some carries in the preseason game. Blue had 3 carries in the preseason game and then got hurt and didn't play no more. And we tell him coming out of practice that's enough carries for him.
I'm saying down the stretch in the blowout.
And they probably and Coach Marv, think about this. In the NFL, nothing is by chance. So if he only got 6 carries, I can guarantee you he probably knew yesterday that he was only going to get play probably between 5 to 8 snaps. He probably knew that already. You know what I'm saying? Because these games are 100. How many carries do you have?
How many?
4.
Hey, Lou, you gotta jump in, man. They keep, but I ain't gonna let them do me like that. I'm telling you right now. When I start talking, I ain't gonna let nobody talk over me. When I start talking about Blue ass,
I was just being respectful.
You too damn respectful, man. I ain't gonna be that.
You can't be respectful on.
You sure can't. Hey, hit it. Can you tell him? Hit it. Can you tell him you can't be respectful with this panel?
You gotta cut niggas off.
That's right. That's right. Hey, that's the game. That's the game, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, you kind of got to. If not, I feel like I'm not. Then everybody says I'm the asshole. See, when everybody do it, it's a good show. When West Coast do it, I'm an asshole.
Hey, I got a super chat. Then Lou, you got it, and then me and Amp go real quick. And And then I'm gonna let you go first, Al. I'm gonna be last on Blue. Anybody want to box me? I'm cool with it. Angie say, is it Shotty fault for giving Blue less touches or Blue fault for not capitalizing on each touch he was given? Oh Lord, don't do it like that. Take it easy on my
But it was
back.
probably scripted.
Don't take it
It
easy
was
on my
probably
back.
already scripted, y'all.
Okay, but go ahead, Lou. Go ahead, Lou, because you start getting boxed on.
I'm not taking that as an excuse about like him not getting these carries. I'm sorry, because the way I said it's not his performance. It's Shotty's clear unconfidence for the running back position of depth behind Javonte. He's calling the game like it, and I was gonna wait till my video until I do it. It's a clear difference. In that 4-minute drill, where there's clearly a tandem that was needed, you are in a blowout. You still do not even attempt to get him carries. I'm sorry. Or like, it's a clear misconfidence for the depth behind his running back position.
He don't have confidence in him.
And
he don't have confidence. Let me tell you, coaches. Let me give you the coaches part. He's not gonna have confidence in him until he see him play. You're not gonna. When you build confidence,
you have seen him play, coach. You got a preseason game on him. You've seen what he got.
And what?
You don't trust him in the team.
He ran.
You don't trust him in the
preseason game. Got hurt. He got 3. He ran 3 carries in the preseason game,
and there's the misconfidence.
And he was out.
That's the misconfidence. That's the misconfidence, coach. That's the misconfidence right there. He's a fragile ass back.
You know what your problem is?
You call that man fragile with a big L.
And that's your judgment on him. That's your judgment on him. And just clouding your judgment on him because of that.
Coach, he had 2 injuries already. He's already had 2 injuries.
Okay. All right. Let me have 2 injuries. So
he's not built for this scheme, coach. He's not a power running back. He's not a gap scheme runner. He's a space back. He does not fit Shotty's scheme and what he's trying to do.
Say, man, all I'm gonna say is.
So let me.
I done seen this before now. I done seen guys when they had to get going. And I can tell you, there is no running back with less than 10 carries in the league that you gonna think that they're in rhythm. They're gonna show you something.
Agreed. Sorry, Luke. Please tag me in your videos. You still tag me in your videos, Luke.
So check me. Okay, let me jump in here on my opinion on Blue. This is my opinion. This may not be y'all opinion. I agree with Lou. I don't think he'll fit, and I think it's more so his style. I think Shotty and them don't like his style because you only gave him 4 attempts to run the ball. You don't really, to me, you don't want to even see him. That's what you're saying to me. You giving people like Turpin and CeeDee Lamb more opportunities and they receivers. So I always said this even before Blue was drafted. Brian Schottenheimer has a certain style and the type of running back, and Blue was never it. So I'm over here like I just know we can do better. I also don't like the fact that we up to game 4. And in game 4, this is where you finally starting to give him a chance, and it was only because Sanders was injured. It just is telling me that I don't see confidence in him. I don't. So if I don't see confidence in you and you not a fit, and I always said you wasn't a fit, rip the Band-Aid off and go get Shotty better insurance. And this is what I mean by that. We taking a big risk in a running back room, a big ass risk. If Williams get being dinged up, something happened to Williams, I don't trust the rest of the running back room, Sanders or Blue. So that's why I'm like, get something else in here that's dangerous with Williams. Andrew with the super test said, if Blue is good as people say, why he ain't hit a hole with his speed? Like Todd Church said, Blue was tiptoeing every time they got the ball and they tackled him so easy. We got to look at him. And I said that about him at UT. I said he be tipping. I said the same thing. Yeah, and he did it today. I wasn't impressed. Now, I'm also going to give him a chance, but shit, I don't want to give him a chance all the way up to the trade deadline. I don't, bro. Not me. I don't want to be.
You think we should have given him more? It was a blowout, though. We couldn't give him more of a chance now?
That's saying to me they don't believe in him, bro.
Listen.
Well, also, but can we also agree that they might have had him on a pitch count? They might have had a pitch count.
Can I say this? Can I say this? I said, and I thought about it and said, we should have gave more carries because Williams was tired. Do you know Williams ain't had over 16 damn carries?
X.
So by the time they got down, Williams ain't had 15 carries. It's like we act like he got 4 carries and Williams got 30. Williams got 16 carries in this game.
Yeah.
That's still don't change the fact he was tired.
My question, fellas, is this. What exactly, when I bring in Blue, what is this is my question.
Damn.
When I bring in Blue, what is his job requirements? What are his job requirements? Am I bringing him to change the pace of the game? Am I bringing him to like what? Because like he might be a fit for what? I don't think they're gonna run the ball with him, man. I think they're gonna throw the ball to him more than anything. I think he's gonna be that running back that like the Lance Dunbar type because he had 6 receiving touchdowns last year at UT. So I don't think they're gonna really use him as far as like running the ball. I think they're gonna use his speed on them swings, on them screen plays and things like that because Williams, if you have to look at Williams, that's really the only part of his game that he lacks. The only part of his game that he lacks is when he gets on the outside and when you want him to catch the ball. When you want him to catch the ball, he's running. Javonte Williams looks like a whole different dude when he's catching the ball. So I think what they're gonna do is kind of like when New England where they had a running back that ran the ball, and then they're gonna use Blue for catching the ball. Because if you line up Blue on a linebacker, bro, I'm pretty sure you're gonna see that speed. I'm pretty sure you'll see that speed on a linebacker. Handing it off to him, he's not ready to just hand the ball off to him right now. If you can, and then I'm also with Coach Marv on this. If at 16 carries, bro, you need to keep on handing the ball off to Williams. Why? Because you need to prove that he can be that dude. You know what I'm saying? I can't like take and then the thing that sucks about football is there's only one football, so you can only do one at a time. You know what I'm saying? So I think right now the most important thing was to make sure that Plan A works, and Plan A works is Williams. So I don't care how many. I mean, today was just about making sure that his legs work. Do your legs and your feet connected to your hips work fast still? Okay, next week we'll worry about you being an athlete and doing all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, for one time in the world, maybe the Cowboys did what everybody else does in the NFL, and that is, I don't know, when you get an injured player off of injury, you don't work him like he's a damn workhorse, or maybe he can't play next week. And think about this. The motherfucker just had blisters on his feet from wearing cleats 2 days ago. Now we want to give him 15 carries. No. 4 carries was good enough. Williams still earned the right to listen, you have to reward Williams for what he's been doing. And what I need to see with Williams is more important than what I need to see with Blue. I can't be taking Williams out because I think he's going to get hurt at some point. So all you guys are right. All you guys are right on it.
I see points all the way around.
Facts.
To defend coach, we talking about what Blue didn't get this game. So let's take a look at the previous games and what the running backs did. Because prior to the injury, Miles Sanders, somebody who's got good experience, somebody who we've seen, you know what I'm saying, didn't play in the preseason, but we've seen him. So in the first game against the Eagles, in totality, your team had 22 rushes. Miles Sanders had 4 of them. In the second game against the Giants, we had 28 carries as a team. Miles Sanders had 5 carries. In the third game against the Bears, okay, we had 20 carries as a whole. This is the biggest. Miles Sanders had 9 carries that game. And then against the Packers, week 4, we had 26 carries as a team as a whole, and we saw 2 carries from Miles Sanders. So this seems to be, with the exception of the outlier in the Bears game where your backs pretty much split carries because Javonte had 10, Miles had 9. Outside of that, 4 to 5 seems to be about the going rate.
Yeah.
So that has been what the status quo is for your backup in Shotty's offense. So I don't think it says that they don't trust, but Lou, to your point, I'm with you. I think we need to see a little bit more from from Blue, as Coach said. But to me, I ain't really feeling Blue because, in my opinion, he does not match the scheme. I think he has a good set of skills. a special set of skills, as Liam Neeson would say, but it's not tailored for this offense.
That boy F code.
And you know what? What else? Decent running backs are actually at a There are actually a lot of decent running backs in the NFL. There's so many decent running backs that you have teams that have two. Like the Chargers have two good running backs.
Right.
And then what did they do? They went and got one in free agency. There's no reason for us to be doing one running back. And then think about this. You had a running back making $90 million and you asked him to split backs. So, bro, what is the problem now?
Let me jump in and say one thing.
changed?
Mine gonna take 10 seconds. I promise you, I'm gonna take 10 seconds. If Kamara is available, you don't fucking wait on Blue. If you can go Bryce Hall, you don't wait. And you don't wait if you can go get Pollard. Period. That's where I am. If you can go get those three, I'm not waiting on Blue. He's not professional enough. I'ma say it. He's not professional enough. When your coach and the scouts, way before he was even a Cowboy, said they was concerned about his professionalism, and you seeing it play out with your Dallas Cowboys, I'm not gonna think he's gonna become a housewife. No. This is game 4. This is a closeout game. That's why it's different to me, Amp. This is a closeout game where you know you got to lean on your running game and you only let them touch it 4 times. That's a lack of trust to me. Them other games were competitive games when Sanders was in there. You see what I'm saying? True. You know? So you leaned on the guys that you could trust, which was Williams at the time in a close game. This is a closeout. This is where you're supposed to be. Let's see what he can do. And they still didn't do it. That says trust to me. And I don't want to hold back our greatness waiting on him, bro. I don't even think it's coming.
Oh, so let me ask you this real quick. Bounce back. I'm going to pivot this to Coach. Coach, do you think this is lack of trust, or do you think they're kind of easing him back?
Okay, yeah, I think they put him in the role that they've been the backup running back had. Because when you pointed that out, that's the role that they probably had it scripted that the second running back gonna get between 5 and 7 carries. But let's look at it this way: for Williams to have 16 carries in this game, and this game was basically a blowout. For me, I don't think you run the ball enough, because the carries should have been up all the way across the board in this type of game. True. Right? It seems like in their offense that they got a certain amount of carries, and I think 20 carries, 25 carries is their offensive game plan, regardless of what the game is. Because you look at all those games I talked about when he just gave those stats, they're wrapped around in the same area.
And this game is 29 total, Coach.
It should be now. Now, what's stopping the carries is because you're getting some legs from your quarterback, which I like that. He's giving you some carries and giving you some of the run game. But I think we should have ran the ball a little bit more in this game. But when Boss says this, and this is where my problem is, I think physically Blue is going to be all right when he gets carries and gets stuff like this. But Boss brought up the biggest problem that we have to. We don't need the immaturity, because that will show up in the biggest times.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to show up in the biggest times. But we do need to understand this. If the philosophy is to run the ball 25, 22 times, Kamara's not going to fit here, because he ain't putting up with that shit. I'm just letting you know. You better get a guy that's going to fit mentally to what that's willing to take a reduced role, probably, than a guy that's going to come in here that you give him 4-5 carries and you give Williams carry and he ain't getting the ball. You got to think about that now. Before you bring a big dog in here, you say, here's the ball 5 times.
I don't think for a second that Williams is even close to Kamara.
Now, and you don't, and I understand that, but Williams is playing very well.
He is, and I think he's playing well because of Clayton Adams.
And I think, and I'll get back to what I said. Yeah, and I say this: when you get to December, that the runs might increase, but I really do think that what everybody's saying when they're talking about the running back thing is who can move up into the 16 carry guy, and I don't see that guy on this roster. If there have to be a switch because Williams go down, you can't switch the roles.
Nope.
They either this role, but they can't do the next role.
Right.
This is what they talk about when people talk about getting another running back.
Yep.
If something happens to the top guy, they can't.
And see, you said it, Coach. You said it perfect. If something happened to the top guy, we are screwed.
That's why I said we should have had Malik active this game just in case one of them did get nicked up.
Dog.
But you didn't have that.
And that's all we saying, bro.
Part of this running game. So, yes, I just think he did what he went. But listen, man, the next week we gonna see, and let's at least give the guy
we'll give him a chance.
A couple of games to see how he does. And I think in Carolina, you may see a guy that maybe saying, okay, I can play a little bit better now. I got my feet wet in the pro game. Yeah.
I mean, it's fair. Like, it's fair to say that, man. Go ahead, Lou. I ain't gonna cut you off. I know I'm not rude like them these older folks.
Well, I'm gonna cut you off.
You ain't rude. You the rudest one. Hey, you the rude.
I probably am.
You the rude boy.
I probably am. What's his name?
Hey, Henny is professionally rude. Where he's like, did this motherfucker just offend me?
Real,
you know, like you been a big deal. Like,
that dude is Bullet. That real name is Bullet, bro. Like that boy will shoot you. He will shoot you in your head.
He be so professional about it, though.
Right, bro. You like? Did he just insult me?
Did he just insult me?
Hey, he was like nigga on ATL. This hit me in my face with some goddamn money.
I'm telling you, hey, you know the funniest part about the AT when he that boy tasted his lip.
Yeah, he did.
That boy tasted his lip. That boy got hit in the face with that money. That's hit you in the face with some money. You be like, did you hit me in my face with that money?
That was so disrespectful.
That was so disrespectful. We still ain't let Lou go, bro. Lou, I'm telling you better learn.
Go.
You better
Lou
learn
got grabs and everything.
You better learn the rules of the game, bro.
Hey man, y'all are getting the special because I'm over here releasing stuff before I'm gonna better explain this in my video, but this is why the RB in a tearing up situation is ultra important. This graph represents explosiveness over stability. The x-axis represents success rate, which is efficiency, and then the y-axis represents explosive rate. Look where your Dallas Cowboys. This is through week 4. Of course, this is going to update, and it's probably ain't going to nothing change. Your Cowboys are over
middle of the pack
alone in terms of efficiency. We are this is why I'm not lying when I say this. We're the most efficient run game in the entire NFL. And the reason why we are angry, because I don't think I know your offensive staff want to run the ball, but I don't think they fully trust the run game. And I have proof of that as well. We have proof of previous games of them completely aborting it, or just when it's time and they're on the 1 yard line, they don't run it in. And you got to look to the reason why. It's not Javonte Williams, because he's doing great. When Javonte is gassed in the end of the game, they don't look at the RB2, and then Amp just came through with the stats. Them carries are averaging for the RB2 is like 5. So when you look at that, and you see that we have the most efficient run game in the entire league, man. Don't tell me this team don't want to run the ball and they don't want more, to lean on it more. I don't think they trust it, and this is why it's important to amplify what we got.
Did you say amplify?
Man.
Amplify.
So listen, let's go ahead and give our final words, man.
We got it.
Yeah, and I'll kick it off. I'm gonna be all the way honest, man. I'm frustrated because I feel like we close, but yet I don't feel enough urgency from us as a collective Cowboy Nation. Like games like this show we close. Games like Philly show we close. Games like Green Bay show we close. I'm still pissed that Coach Marv couldn't go home and talk shit the whole plane trip. I hate that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but couldn't nobody say nothing to him too though.
That's
Couldn't
true.
nobody say nothing to him too though.
That's true though. But I wanted him.
So it was just
with
quiet. Everybody
with
shut up. You know
With his
what I'm saying?
lifelong friend to be able to talk shit the whole way. I really wanted that. But it's frustrating when we close, and I still feel like we passive. You know, I feel like we do need to add to that running back room. That might make me impatient with Blue. I'm being very balanced, right? Like I don't got time to wait. That's where I am. You see what I'm saying? Because I feel like we right there, you know? And it's like, let's just do those extra few pieces that can move us into real contention. Philly looking like they go on ahead and go start showing who they really are, falling off a cliff. And let's take our rightful place in the division as the number one. Let's go into the playoffs and let's make that run. That's where I am with my final word. Good game, Dallas. Good job, Flournoy. Good job, Nate Thomas. Good job, James. I love how these young guys are starting to step up. I would take the blessing of injuries causing us to sit down in green pasture. That's what we saw. We saw luck work for us. Don't give it back. Close the door. Wanye. Don't let Malik Hooker back in there. Don't do it. Don't let Sanborn back in there. Yeah.
Let me go next. Let me go right quick.
I just want to. Hey, go ahead.
Go ahead, Wes. You got go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say my final words.
If neither one of y'all go, I'm gonna go.
I'm going. What you talking about? I'm already talking. Hey, listen to me. I was just gonna say.
There you go.
Hey, I was gonna say. What I was gonna say before I get out of here. What I'm going to say is this: good job on the fellow content creators, because there was definitely guys have been putting their brand and have been putting their content and have putting their expertise behind, and they showed up for you guys today. You know what I'm saying? I've watched content on Flournoy. He showed his ass today. I was not a big fan of Javonte Williams. I watched a lot of you guys' content saying he just needed an opportunity, and he showed his ass today. The offensively, even your backup center, Hoffman. The Hoffman dude. I didn't see Lou takes. I didn't watch your videos, and I didn't see you talk about the different guys. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. We putting our brands on these guys, are hoping they get opportunities, and then when they get an opportunity, they still got to go out there and do their job. So, man, salute to the content creators, man, because man, a lot of times we do be putting our name on players, and guess what? Today, a lot of those players made plays for us today.
Yeah.
Well, if you were agents to some of these players, you guys made some money today.
Yeah. Now, hey, listen, man. It doesn't feel good to have new names being emerged in your vernacular, so you can start talking about the Nate Thomas, the Florida. Now we got new guys that's making names for themselves by opportunities. But I want to understand what Boss was saying and what Lou was saying. Yes, we had to be forced to lay down in green pastures.
Yeah.
But God help those who help themselves.
Y'all preach on a Sunday. Come on.
I'm saying that. Listen, hey, I know something. I always tell the story when we got beat 70-0. One of my first year coaching, we got beat by one of the best teams in the state of South Carolina. Then our defense coordinator, we got beat 70-0. And we went in the end zone and we said our prayer at the end of the game. And the head coach was walking. We said, Coach, hey, man, we finna say our prayer. And he said, man, get on the bus because God help those who help themselves. So listen, if we need a running back, we need to help ourselves in case we cannot pass up opportunities. If it's out there, we have to search. Now, I wouldn't give we got to go out there and do everything to solidify every position in this, because running back right now is razor thin, because Williams is the only guy that I can consider being a guy that can be a number one running back. So we definitely need to do that. But man, we building names, man. And what I'm saying to you, man, this is the first quarter of the season. The first quarter is the first 5 games with 17 game season. we're going into the second quarter now. Let's go to Carolina and let's show some maturity as a football team and do the exact same thing we did with the Jets to a Carolina Panther team.
That'd be dope.
Then I'm going to start to see that we are building maturity, because one thing about it is we're starting to see a lot of teams go up and down, play well one week, lose next week. The teams that get some maturity about their play and start to be consistent, y'all heard Shotty say this a lot because that's a very important word. With their play and we consistent, we can be at the end, we can be playing in February. But we can't now decide to go up and down. And these young players, they got confidence. And let's get behind these guys, man. Let's get behind these guys and pump them up, because I think the flowing nose, the Nate Thomas, and these young guys that we're talking about,
they doing it.
Can be stars here in Dallas.
Boy.
Man. And I appreciate all y'all, man. Listen here. I got the chance to see my best time to go to Dallas. And I'm thinking about trying to come back down there for San Diego.
Hey, Coach. Hey, Dallas turned you out, didn't it? Hey, Coach. Hey, Dallas good, man. I'm glad you loved it. Next time we got to find a way to get together, but I'm glad you enjoyed it, Coach. What'd you say about Texas Live? He said it'd take you over.
Yeah, man. It's the overload, man.
Overload,
man. Yeah.
Hey, Coach, I told you it's 12 balls up in there, man. You gonna come out of there lit. Lit.
Yeah, man. And listen, man. And listen, I'll say this right quick. When we were talking about no trash talking, it was a lot of Green Bay fans doing a lot of chanting, the Cowboy fans doing a lot of chanting. But when the game was over, all of us walked across that bridge, but nobody would chant. Nobody could talk trash to nobody.
Damn. Look
Nobody
at God.
can say anything.
Look at God.
The only thing they can talk about, only thing they did talk about is how Michael Parsons didn't have a good game.
And they were in unison with that shit, huh?
Yeah. So.
Take it easy on my back.
He did actually had a good game. I ain't gonna lie. They
had a good plan for him. They had a good plan for him.
Yeah, we just had a better plan for him. He actually was working out.
Got it.
Yeah.
Well, he just showed that being a unicorn is going to make him in the Hall of Fame. Being a pass rusher, no.
Yep. Go, Henny.
I'm going to get mine real quick, man. I'm going to get mine. I got to bounce. I got something I got to do, man. Shotty keep passing every test I got for the man, dog. I had like a laundry list, of things to do as a play caller and head coach. And up to this point, man. Yeah, and up to this point, man, he done did what I asked him to do, man. I told him, he got to run the ball. He told me he wanted to run the ball. Like, damn it, don't just tell me about it, show me. Javonte Williams, one of the best running backs by production so far. You're running the ball at a high level right now, man. You told me to be multiple in your offensive design and scheme. I seen Dak Prescott, throw touchdowns in the same game that Javonte Williams went for 120. So if that's not versatility, I don't know what the hell that is. You busted them boys up from all angles, man. It was like a train. It was like a train on a freak hole. They just did it with every hole, any which way they wanted to do it out there. It was nasty. It was nasty.
Did he say train?
Train on the retro, bro. He said train on the retro, bro.
Boy, and listen. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, what I'm talking about. Because that was beautiful offense, man. That was beautiful offense. And I know the Jets defense ain't been playing well, but they got stars over there. They still got Quentin Williams. They still got Sauce Gardner. They still got Will McDonald. Matter of fact, Will McDonald, if you need a new home, you come on down to Dallas Fort Worth area to the Star. We value a guy with first round pedigree and a whole bunch of sacks. We do like that. So Will McDonald, you come on down, this motherfucker. But yeah, man. Dallas Cowboys, Shotty done did everything he said he gonna do, man, up to this point. So Shotty keep passing every test. It's still early. We 5 games in. You know, this can go either which way. But I'm proud of Shotty up to this point. The way diversity. He went out here, ran his offense down his starting wide receiver. He ran out here, ran his offense down his starting left tackle, down his starting left guard, down his starting center, down his starting right guard. And the only offensive lineman that he had available was the guy that nobody liked, Terrence Steele. Still went out that motherfucker and dropped over 30 points, you know, on the road. You know, facing adversity and a must win, gotta happen. So Brian Schottenheimer's kudos to you, man. If you don't know what kudos is, it's Greek, nigga. We got good vocabularies in this motherfucker. So yeah, man. Salute. And hey, man, keep striving. And listen, this is still a must-win game next week. Because if you go out there and you lay an egg at the motherfucking Panthers, them big cats pile you up and they maul your ass, then you know we right back at square one, man. So go out there, win against the Panthers, 3, 2, 1 like a countdown, man. You got to get to 3, 2, and 1 like the countdown in order to save your season. Shot it, the shit ain't over. You know, celebrate the shit. Your own midnight rule. When that clock strike midnight, you need to be preparing for the Panthers, man. It's your boy Henny the Moore, reporting live from the liquor store, man. And I'm out.
Man. And then bounced out. Before y'all last two, I do want to kind of bring one thing to a vote. And let's go ahead and decide on this now. Are we going with hashtag RB1 Duo or hashtag 1-2 Punch? RB.
Both of them.
We got to pick. I like RB1 Duo.
I like that too because I don't want to say 1-2 punch because the reason we be so particular with it because we don't want them to just get anybody.
That's exactly right. I
don't want just anybody.
Yeah, I want a RB1 Duo, and then now people won't feel like we trying to get rid of Williams.
Anybody who say anything to that, they want a workhorse. They think we just gonna last with just one back the entire season, which is insane. I want to say RB insurance, but yeah.
So
you know,
the new campaign is RB1 Duo. So as we still push for running back, that's it. RB1 Duo. That's it. Hashtag RB1 Duo. Okay. So it should be no more confusion going forward. And I appreciate Henny because he was right, man. We still gotta sell it. And it's every fan that might come across it. I don't want the wrong impression. I don't want them to think we insulting Williams. We just saying go for it. Go get somebody that's dope. Don't go for no okay ass shit. Go for like Breece Hall. Go for Pollard. Go for, you know what I'm saying? Go for Kamara. Like, trust me, if you put Kamara with Clayton Adams in this running scheme, I promise y'all a lot of y'all gonna start saying Williams who. I promise you, bro. See, y'all so ready to just I'm gonna just shut up, bro. Cause I know what I'm talking about on that, bro. Cause Go ahead. I'm gonna be cool. I'm certain we can do better in that backfield. And I'm certain we gonna have like super dope results, bro. I'm certain it's gonna make CeeDee Lamb them scary, dog. When you got a duo that's scary and you gotta respect it.
Don't worry, it's okay. I got.
They don't see the vision, bro. That be pissing me off, bro. It's like the vision is simple, bro. We not talking about nothing hard.
That's why I'm gonna get behind whatever one helps our team, but I feel like we shouldn't have to change it for y'all. Y'all should be able to have a much imagination. Y'all saw Barney. Y'all saw Elmo as a kid. God, dog. You should know.
That's my dog.
God damn. Like, I shouldn't have to hold your damn hand. You talk Teletubbies. I should have to tell you that there's a white, red, and blue, and yellow Care Bear. I shouldn't have to tell you ass that. It's a damn rainbow. You should see it all. You should taste the rainbow. I shouldn't have to tell your ass that. But guess what? Since you're gonna act stupid, we're gonna push your ass to the corner. So if you still ain't getting with it, we know you're not for us. How about that? Okay? How about that? You know what I'm saying?
He be speaking his mind. That boy with the shit.
I don't know when y'all gonna finally start realizing we don't do this for selfishness. It's not for our brand. No. I don't give a damn about getting a job with DallasCowboys.com. They can kiss the whole side of my black ass because I ain't trying to siphon no voice. I am for improving this team no matter what. I look. I get it. I think a lot of the fandom act and they think this shit happened by accident. I think they think this shit happened by accident. They think the trades we get happened by accident. Listen, dog. I don't want to say I'm smart enough to see and scope back and see like it's a pattern to this. Every time we get a move, it's off of because we angry. And why don't we just get angry? You know what I'm saying? Like y'all ever Christmas come around. If your mama hand you some damn socks, you're gonna get angry because you didn't get that game. If you still get that game, what does that say to you? Your anger says something to him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be short and quick. I showed you. I've got more. I'm not gonna say all right here because I got more stuff coming out. You want facts? I'll give you facts. This is for all the haters that was, jumping off this season early on, saying where we should be, selling, or we should be why we buying, why to add to this team. Because us winning these 2 games should put pressure on the front office and say, hey, you got something here. You have coaching here. You have a all-star coaching staff, at least on one side of the ball, that we need to be maximizing, and we cannot be passive. I'm already seeing a push on Twitter people saying Clayton Adams should be a head coach. Like, I'm tired. This is why I get so angry with the passivity, because us being passive, time is just floating by. Time is just floating by, and people just great and talented people come and go outside this organization, and you staying put, opening your mouth and staying put on your damn couch does not help our situation. It just doesn't. And then you're gonna be the main ones over here talking about regret. Oh, we F all that, fuck all that. Like, respectfully, we need to maximize it now, and that's all I'm for. Shout out to the Cowboys for getting this win and handling business though.
Boy, fire take from Lose Take. So y'all heard the big homie talk about anger, right? One thing about anger, because I'm gonna say it is anger, bro. We just gonna go ahead and embrace it and call it what it is. But it's anger. When you're talking about anger with a man, it's because a lot of times there is misplaced emotions dealing with pain. And the pain that I'm referencing is the pain that took place a couple years ago when San Fran busted our ass. Back-to-back season. It's the same pain we felt when Dez caught that shit. Okay? That's that same pain. It's the same pain that had the Rams come in, bring a guy fresh off of the damn bus and gassed us for 200 plus. See, that's that same pain. You take that pain that we have, that's why we're passionate. That's why we're passionate the way we are. Because how long did Michael say it's been?
In 30 fucking years.
It's been that long. And I'm tired of feeling pain over and over and over again. So that's why we want to improve the squad. Going into the season, I looked at us on paper. I saw what I saw in the preseason. And I said, okay, we are a good team. And we stayed a good team. We're still a good team. But the last 2 weeks, what I saw, and all things have started working for us, for our benefit. You heard us lucking to a lot of the players that made it on the field this week and last week. And then they just happen to get on, players that y'all heard us push for, and what happens? These guys ball out. So guess what? That next man up mentality is good. It's good. But we still got to improve. That's why you see us pushing for running back. That's why you see us pushing for edge. That's why you saw us pushing for DT. That's why you saw us pushing last year when your DC said he needed more noses. Because at the end of the day, we want to be whole. We want to be a wholesome NFL team. Everybody's got weaknesses and flaws, but we want to be whole. And the day you saw a complete game, complete, but we still got work to do. Good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good becomes your better and your better becomes your best. Until next time, Cowboys Nation, y'all be blessed. Hashtag RB1 Duo. Let's go.